Hi, Stitchers.
Hi, I'm Keisha.
I'm Laura. Welcome to the Pattern Queens episode 142.
Mm.
Today is Sunday, January 28th, and this is a channel about cross stitch.
And friendship and rambles and lots of shenanigans and very good friends who meet an hour and a half before you usually meet because you have plans this Sunday.
There you go. That works. So, welcome to our video. We hope that you enjoy what you see here. This will probably be a fairly quick one, but we do ramble.
That's true.
So grab your beverage, grab your stitching, sit down and settle in.
Right. It could be 20 minutes, it could be an hour. You never know.
Yes. Yeah, we seriously never know.
Right.
So, what's new with you?
There's really not a whole lot new. Thursday was Stitch Night, and Katie did a bunch of pictures for Black Needle Society that involved food. So everyone who came to Stitch Night got fed really well, and that was exciting. And then today I have plans. One of the breweries in town does a family-friendly bingo.
Oh, fun.
And my friends and I have been trying to do this like since my birthday back in July, and we just haven't been able to make it work. So we're like, today. And so we're gonna go do the bingo today, and it's fine for little ones too. And then we're gonna go over to their house and watch the Chiefs.
Ah, fun.
That's what's exciting.
And you're wearing your red.
I don't really own any Chiefs stuff, but I did have this red shirt, so that's what I did. What's new with you?
Well, we are still testing at school, which means that I do get to stitch during that time, and the kids are fascinated by it, which is fun for me. But also I've been hearing a lot of people say, oh, I really want to get the Stars Hollow autumn, spring, or summer finished before winter starts. So last night I hosted a chat for just a few hours, and we had a great group of people. So I'm wearing my Luke shirt today.
Nice.
Yep. And it kind of works with Chiefs colors.
Yeah, it's like a red and gold. It's fine.
So it's kind of a fun thing to wear. And that's about it.
Yeah.
So are you ready to hop into this?
I am.
Did you get any stuff this week?
I did, but it was just 2 skeins of DMC, so it's not that exciting.
I got some DMC, and I also got, I couldn't
Yeah.
resist. I love this.
So cute.
It really is adorable. And that may have to come out and be worked on sooner rather than later.
I don't know that I've seen that one.
It's so fun. It's all DMC. I may change his coat to an overdye just because there's so much of it.
Right.
And then also, we got lovely gifts from our friend Katie and I, from our friend Chloe. And so I got these beautiful scissors. Look at that.
So pretty.
And I'm going to unpack this as I go along. And I got, it says what this is, a crimson rosella bag. I love a cute little bag. Fun. And, oh, this is off of here. Here, I'll put him back on.
And these are all creatures that are native to Australia, right?
Yes. So then I got this needle minder, which is cute because it's a mama and baby. So I love that. I've already been using it.
She showed us on Thursday and said by the rules of getting things, since she'd shown all of us, she could go ahead and use things.
Then this says South Aussie icon, big rocking horse. And I don't know what you'll see, but it's a little pin, which I don't know if I'll pin it on something or if I will take the back off and turn it into another needle minder.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Because that would be a fun little thing.
Sure.
Then, what did you say these are? Your
Flockas.
I can't say that. I don't know. So I love these cute little earrings.
They're so fun.
It's just a fun thing. And I got the matching crimson rosella ornament. My brain went there. Right. That's so gorgeous. The colors on it are just,
oh, so fun.
Yeah. I should just put it on a cord and hang it on the tree and leave it, right? And then I'm going to take this out so you can see it. So Chloe was so fun. We opened these with her on with us,
Oh yeah.
and she we were telling her, oh, you use the packaging that you've gotten. She said, yes, I save everything, I use it all, and it works great. So that was kind of a fun thing. I'm just gonna quickly slide this on here because I think it'll be easier. Maybe, no, I'll do it later.
Can't
Okay,
get things in a small hole whenever everyone's
no,
watching.
but she did this little bunny for me. And Chloe did do this.
Mhm.
And then she took a bunch of packaging and put it on these cute little floss tags. So there are just all of these fun things that have been part of the packaging.
These are so great.
And this dark one at the front, I don't know that you can see, but it is our scissors, or stork scissors. So that's a really fun one. I should put
Yeah.
it back in the bag.
What a great idea. I would have never thought to punch up the packaging to make floss tags.
Yeah. And just, I mean, it'll be a fun thing to use and remember. And then she sent this snap tray. It has my name on it 3 times. And inside is that same bunny image.
So fun.
And of course, the inside is purple.
Well, yeah.
So it's a lovely set of gifts. And it's really fun to get something like that. The best part was that she said, I hope it's okay that several things are homemade.
Of course.
Yes. And then she used this really pretty paper. This piece will show. Look at this. And this also is an Australian plant. She told us what it was. It really goes probably more like that. I'm right side up now, right?
Mhm. I think
Okay. And I just thought it was really pretty.
Mhm.
All of the fun things in it. So that is what I got this week.
Awesome. Wow, that's great.
A bunch of floss too, because
Always.
I got all but one of the pearl cottons for my spring shepherd's bush bag.
Mhm.
I just got a notice from 123 Stitch that the one color they were missing is in.
Oh.
So now I am kind of in I should probably go ahead and get it, which would mean another order.
Right.
I did get some other things, but I'm waiting just a little bit to show them.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna catch a little quick
Yeah.
sip. Do you have any finishes this
I
week?
don't have any finishes. See, I'm just making Lara talk all at the beginning because she has all the things. The floss I just got 2 skeins of DMC. One was to finish out the called for floss for Celebrate All Year that the Black Needle Society is doing. And the other was one that had randomly gone missing from my flying pink piggy. And I had a couple strands of it left, so I was able to keep stitching, but I was like, oh man, I really need to get that.
We picked up last week, we picked up floss and stuff at the LNS, and I had to buy a couple of skeins of the color variations because they left the project that they were supposed to be in.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I picked up the right one.
Right.
So, okay, finishes.
All
Ready
right.
for this?
I'm ready for this.
So I think on the day that we filmed, I finished this. And it is, oopsie, I did it anyway. It is Light by Barbara Anna. This is great and has a white back. There we go. And
so good.
I changed the dress because when I saw it, I seriously thought it was blue. And so I had this color in cotton. It's in the show notes. I can't think what color it is, but I had this blue, and that's what I use for the dress on this box. And I really love it. And then I changed back. The color it called for is this darker color in the berries, which is more of a brownish gray.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's it.
She's so good.
Thank you. I really like her. And then I finished this. This is my 123 Stitch order. They had called for kind of a weird color. This is Rise and Shine by Lottie Daw. They had called for what turned out to be a weird color in DMC to do the sun. And it was kind of a green gray.
Oh yeah.
And what I think happened is that she designed it in silks. And you know how they just don't always translate
Right.
to DMC. So I'm going to get closer because maybe you'll see it. So I got this metallic to do the sun and the rays and all the little sparkles, but also, I don't know that you'll catch it, but Hallelujah is also in a in an etoile that is the same as the other lettering. It's the same 823, but it's the etoile. So it has some sparkle.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know it's there. So
Yeah.
Hallelujah had to have a little sparkle.
Right.
So those are my finishes for this week.
Wow.
And I am up to number 7.
Wow.
We are at the 28th. I don't really think I could do it, but I had kind of thought it would be kind of cool to see if I could get to 10 finishes in a month.
Well, when did you get your first finish of the year? What date?
I would have to look, I think on the 2nd.
Cause see, then you could buy yourself
a couple days. Yeah. But yeah, I've never had this many finishes at one time. So
on a roll.
I think it's because we bought me some cubbies
Mm-hmm.
and I have all of my project bags in them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gone by and I'm like, oh, I know it's in there. It's close to a finish. I should just pull it out.
Yeah.
Now, this was not close to a finish. I had these bottom 2 lines along the bottom and just barely up the side, and that's it. So I really did pretty much stitch that start to finish this week. So
cool.
But I know I have like the June block on Hawk Run Hollow, a year at Hawk Run Hollow.
Yeah.
That's really close and it needs to be finished. So I should just pull it out and do it. One of these that I'll show you is really close to a finish. So that will be 2 that could get done. Oh, and then I have an exchange piece that I will finish today.
Yeah. Perfect. You got this. Laura's got a plan, guys. She's got a plan.
I jumped ahead a little bit, huh? But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe that will work. Because that would be just really weird. And if I finish before the end of January, that's like a little more I got there.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm going to cough again and ask you, do you have any whips?
I do have whips. All right. So, but I don't have that many whips. We do have a whip that we're both working on that we can't show you. So, we've started. I've got over 600 stitches.
Whoa, she's so far ahead of me. I have 34.
It's okay. Because see, what happens is I have to work on it steadily and Laura will work on it on a weekend and then catch right up. So.
And get big spurts, yes.
So the first thing I worked on was Santa's stamp collection from the Black Needle Society. The model is right above where I'm holding it. So this is on a piece of 32 count plush from Fortnight Fabrics, which is what came in the box whenever this was released. I did basically the red. So I did all of the bottom of the letters in collection, except for the C. I already had that one done. And then I filled in all the red on the mistletoe stamp.
Awesome. I hear that this piece has been a good one to match with your fandom stitching.
Oh, really?
I hear that has fit a lot. Oh, you're not really doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the prompts, but I didn't really clue into that. That's great.
Our friend Sue was telling us that she got a lot done on the piece. She's down to the last block.
Oh, wow. Good for her.
And she said she's just been fitting it into fandom stitching.
Oh, awesome. So I had to do, well, I did it like yesterday. I did about 400 stitches because that finished my Whip Go goal.
Oh, okay.
So both of my Whip Go goals for January were to stitch 1,000 stitches on a seasonal piece. So I did 1,384 on the Celebrate All Year piece that I showed as a finish last time. And then I did the rest of the stitches on this guy. So I was able to finish those goals.
So now if you wonder how many stitches are in the January piece, Keisha just told you,
1,384.
which is not a whole
No,
lot
no.
for a month.
Yeah,
So.
that's a nice a lot of sales are kind of that. So
Mhm.
and then the next thing I pulled out was Flying Pink Piggie from, well, the artwork is Lisa Victoria, but it's a Heaven and Earth design. I did about 100 stitches on it yesterday. I'm kind of working over here, doing a lot
Get
of
more of that
peaks.
pig.
So this the bright pink that you see is actually the floss that got lost. So I'm glad to have the skein of it because I was getting close to the end of what I had. So he's going well. I don't think I'm going to hit my goal of 2,000 stitches on him this month, but hopefully next month I can catch up.
Do you know how many you've done so far?
So far, let me
See, I'm gonna ask her things, but
consult
she can figure this
my
out.
spreadsheet. See if I actually updated my
And
spreadsheet yet.
even though I said I was going to do stats, have I counted stitches or anything? No. My stat's going to be, I had a lot of finishes in January.
Great, that's perfect. Let's see. I didn't put the number in my spreadsheet. I've done 759 stitches on it this
You're
month.
so close.
So
oh, but you're gonna be busy today. And yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is probably not going to be good hanging out with my friends and a couple of toddlers football stitching. So I probably won't take this with me, but I'm really having a good time. And I think once I kind of get over here, it's going to be more solid block stitching. So I'll try to catch it up in February. But again, I'm working on a pretty big model, so kind of see how that goes.
We haven't even calculated, or have you calculated that one now?
Yeah, I've started calculating it. So I'll tell you the first thing
Keisha will tell me how many I need to have done every week.
I'll tell you the first thing that I'm working on is over 1,000 stitches. So, I was gonna try to get that done by the end, but anyway, we'll talk about that all
Awesome.
later. But those are my 2 whips that I worked on.
We keep forgetting that we're gonna popcorn, but then we don't have very many anyway, so it's okay.
Well, and you just talked a whole bunch.
It's,
So I was giving
yeah.
your voice a
Giving me
rest.
a little rest. So I probably didn't bring everything. I know last week I said, oh, I should have brought that to show, and I'll bring it next time. No, I didn't bring anything extra.
At the rate Lara's going, they're gonna all be finished, so she'll bring them in here anyway.
Well, not this one, but anyway, I got excited and pulled out Spring ABCs by Little House Needleworks. I'm doing this on a piece of banding. I have the information down below, but I just worked a little more. I put in the XYZ and the quilt and the bird and got all of that going. So I really like this color. It feels very springy. I changed the color of the lettering because the color they called for would not have shown on here. So
I really like this series. I like watching you work on it.
Thank you. And it's simpler on this banding. I really like it. So, and then my other whip, excuse me, is from a fishtail by Hands On Design for Salty Yarns. And I'm not working on that. I am working on the side of this cube. So I got quite a bit in on this. I can spread these.
Wow.
So I got the whole top line of words, and I just barely started that border. So I want to sit down and finish it, but that border now, oh, and one more color on the tail that's under A. That's all I have left.
Wow.
So, and I will count this as a finish.
Oh, there you go. You could either finish this or the block on Hawk Run.
Yeah.
You could get 11.
I could get a couple of things, and I don't know that I will really, I may count this side and then maybe not count the top. And then I think all you do for the bottom is do a square so that you have something to join. But the top just doesn't, it just has the rest of the stars. And you do a box around so that you can put the piece of felt in there. So
cool.
Although maybe doing the finishing work on it will count as a finish.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Perfect. We make our own rules over here.
So that's it for my whips. And I've really been enjoying them. I said I was testing at school That means that, yes, I pull out stitching and the kids love to
Mhm.
see whatever it is that I'm stitching on, and they like the bags, and
Yeah.
they were going gaga over my scissors and
Oh,
the scissor
mhm.
fob on it.
Oh,
So it was just
nice.
fun to see all the things. And I don't think a lot of kids get exposed to something like this. So
Right, right. Yeah, and my mom is kind of crafty, but didn't stitch, so I probably would have been fascinated too.
mhm. My mom did a lot of, she didn't cross stitch. Um, I did do embroidery
Mhm.
because of the next door neighbor. That's where I learned all my stitches. That's why doing specialty stitches doesn't really faze me,
Mm,
because I had my Taskmaster when I was really little.
yeah. See, my grandma retired. Her coworkers got her a couple of cross stitch kits. My grandma said, "I'm not doing these cross stitch kits." Hey, teenage granddaughter who's run out of things to do at my house on summer vacation, try this. So
That's fun.
that's
Okay, so I think we're up to the part of the video where we normally would talk about plans.
yeah. So the next WIPGO numbers were chosen
Oh,
yesterday.
okay.
And so I said in the last video, but just to say again, I kind of picked 5 different categories of things. I picked 5 spots are seasonal stitch, then stitch alongs that I need to finish desperately, then full coverage pieces, and then mill hills, and then 4 spots are whatever James picks. And so this time is a seasonal stitch. Yeah.
Again.
And what I did is I just like I had those categories and then I just randomly picked numbers and assigned them to my board that way. So it's really strange that we're getting all these. So it's a seasonal stitch. So that will end up being the February Celebrate All Year, which I know what it looks like and I'm so excited. So that I'm excited to stitch. And then the next one was whatever James picks, but I may manipulate the voting. So um, I realized that I'm going to have a baby in a couple of months, and I haven't finished the thing I'm stitching for the baby.
Oh,
Which,
okay.
you know what? If I ask James, do you want me to stitch this thing that is Christmas or, some other thing? Or do you want me to stitch the thing that has the lion and the giraffe? He'd probably pick lion and giraffe anyway.
There you go.
So,
Just don't show him the dinosaurs.
yeah, that's right. I'll show him a couple of things that he won't care about, and then that.
And the dinosaurs will go in with the
Yeah,
salves.
yeah,
So
it'll be fine. So, anyway, I may manipulate, but don't tell anybody. It's our secret here. And then I'm gonna work more on flying pink piggy and the model that I'm stitching on. So
Mhm.
that's kind of my plans. Do you have any more plans? You kind of already touched on
I
it, but
know a
anything
little
you
bit.
walked in?
So I will definitely work on the model, and then I'll figure out what I can take to school to work on pretty easily, which one of those projects will go. This one might be good, the fishtail, because it's repetitive.
Mhm.
I really think I will finish my exchange piece today, and I need to get it put together so that it will be ready to go. And I have another part of the exchange that has to get done.
Mhm.
So that needs to get done.
Yeah, sure.
And what other part? Yeah, really, I've been just enjoying going to the cubbies
Mhm.
and pulling a piece out.
Yeah, that's fun.
So I'll probably work more on my cubbies, get them a little more organized,
Mhm.
and then reach in and grab things.
That sounds like a
So,
great plan.
and our friend Jennifer, so I've been teasing her because I've been ahead of her
Mhm.
twice this month.
Crazy.
She said, so we're going to do this every month. We'll reset every month. Like, oh my gosh.
Don't do that.
So I said, well, eventually I will run out of pieces that are close enough to a finish. And she said, well, that's okay. That still means you're getting finishes.
Mhm.
So, but yeah,
That's fun. It's fun to have
it
a
is.
friend to push you like that. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna push you for finishes.
It just kind of happened, and that's
Mhm.
what's been kind of fun with it this month.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
anyway, I don't really think, oh, I do know, not next weekend, but the weekend after. So
Mhm.
February 10th,
Mhm.
and maybe 2 days before, the spots will go on sale for the Black Needle Society Camp Black Needle.
Oh,
which
Okay.
this year is on holiday.
It sounds really fun.
And Katie and I, on holiday means that we're going to celebrate all the holidays through the year.
I'm really excited.
All the holidays that Katie and I decide we're going to celebrate.
AKA the Witness Protection Program.
So.
I don't know if you, whenever people get into the Witness Protection Program in movies, they take a bunch of pictures of them like doing different things and like different holidays and stuff. So I'm just thinking about someone in the Witness Protection Program celebrating all their holidays.
That's funny. And Katie and I went yesterday and checked out the hotel where we will be this year, and we got to see the space, and that way we could decide how many people we can actually, how many spots we can actually list. So they have completely renovated the hotel in 2023. Cool. So everything is brand new. They did a lot of Truman theme throughout the hotel rooms. Neat. And so, and all of the artwork in the hotel now are local Kansas City things.
Oh, cool. So where the hotel is located is the birthplace of Harry S. Truman. That's the Truman theme.
So it's kind of fun though that they've gone that direction. And
that's fun. Yeah, that's fun.
We were standing at one end of the hall because we were checking out the rooms, and Katie turns and she goes, "Oh, does the carpet look a little like the Overlook Hotel, but in a different colorway?"
Well, also come for that. We'll watch out for the twins. So
do you think that we have rambled quite enough now?
Oh, if we've gotten to The Shining, then we have had some shenanigans.
So then really there's nothing left to say except bye.
Have a good week.